Good morning, students. How are you today? Today we are going to study lesson 3 on workbook. Please open your workbook on page number 48. We studied that module 3, the title is the media, and unit 7, the title is broadcasting, and we read an article about the history of the radio and the TV. Let's complete our talking about the media in general. What's the title for the article you are going to read today? Yes, Abdurrahman Madbouli.
The title is The Power of the Media.
The Power of the Media. Yes, very good. This is the title for the article, The Power of the Media. Here, some people say that the media makes the invisible visible and the far near. Some people say that the media has some advantages and disadvantages. Let's discuss this point. The media has a great impact on society. Mention the positive effects of the media or the good effects of the media, the advantages of the media. Tell me, what are the advantages or the good points, the good effects of the media on people's lives? What do you think? Before reading, Ibrahim Abdul Nasser.
It raises the awareness of people.
Sorry?
Helps and helps spread information fast.
It can help spread information fast. Good. Al-Falaki?
It can help us in our life, like flights and in
How?
research.
How can it help us in our life?
Helps us in research and ethics.
Yes. Searching for information. Okay. Amr Mahmoud?
People know what is wrong and right.
Excellent. Amr Mahmoud. Yusuf Ala?
Helps people in the research.
Yes. Good. Hilary?
It helps people to be notified about the latest news and up to date with the latest inventions.
Yes, very good. Now let's collect this information here in these points. Here, the positive effects of the media or the good effects, the advantages. It helps in getting awareness about the world. You know what is happening around the world. It helps in bringing the world together. Some people say that the media or the internet makes the world as a small village. It's a cheap way of communication. You can keep in touch with your friends, although they are far away, in an inexpensive way, in a cheap way. It doesn't cost too much money. People know what is wrong and right, as your friend said. It helps in research and analysis, so you can do some scientific researches using the media. It can entertain people, so people can enjoy their free time watching videos or television programs, etc. Or they can listen to music. Advertisement has been made very easy. So it's very easy to advertise about your products on the media like the TV or radio or newspapers or magazines. So these are the good effects. Let's move to the second point, or the other side, the bad effects. What are the negative effects of the media or the disadvantages? Yusuf Muhammad Kamil?
More energy feelings and more aggressive behavior.
So it can teach people more aggressive behavior. What else? More aggressive
And,
what?
So more
Yes.
more energy feelings.
Angry or anger. Yes, angry feelings. Thank you. Good. Aziddin?
It is spread violence and negative thinking.
It can spread negative thinking. Good. Subh Hamid?
It make people think in a negative way and be angry a lot.
ممتازين ما شاء الله عليكم اليوم. أحسنتوا يا شباب. I really love you so much. مين سامح؟
less empathy and fewer helping behaviors.
Yes, thank you. Next, Yusuf Sami.
It can adversely affect the thinking ability of people, and it can glorify detrimental issues.
Yes, very good. Thank you. So here, the potential or harmful effects. The social media is influencing people to stay in and stay online versus going out and being social and doing anything physical. It means most young people like staying at home on online using social media applications. They don't like going out and being sociable with others. As Yusuf said, it can teach them more aggressive behavior. It can convey more aggressive thoughts. It can teach them, or it can convey them more angry feelings. They can show less empathy. Here, the young people tend to not to share other people's feelings, or they do not show their readiness to help others. So fewer helping behaviors. It can increase their fears of unbelievable or unincredible things. Now let's learn
Remote.
some of the new vocabulary today. Remote, remote. Remote is an adjective, means far away, distant, remote. He comes to school late as he lives in a remote area. He lives in a remote place. Remote means far away, distant, remote.
Innumerable.
Innumerable, innumerable. Innumerable is an adjective here describing something which are or which is too many to be counted, or too much to be counted. Too many to be counted, innumerable. There are too many mobile applications here. Innumerable, innumerable. His innumerable successes brought him big fame. Innumerable.
Deterrent.
Deterrent. Deterrent is a noun, something which can stop you not to do a bad thing. Deterrent. A thing that discourages or is intended to discourage someone from doing something. Deterrent. Deterrent. Fines, الغرامات, should be large enough to be an effective deterrent against speeding. So the government should impose large fines to act as an effective deterrent against people who like or who enjoy going fast or driving their cars fast. So these fines act as a deterrent, an obstacle, something which can stop them not to do a bad thing. Deterrent.
Adversely.
Adversely. Adversely. Adversely is an adverb. It ends with ly, means harmfully. Adversely. And it can modify the verb adversely, harmfully. Look at the pictures here. These pictures show the earthquake. Here, this example, many companies in Japan have been adversely affected by the earthquake. These companies have been affected harmfully by the earthquake. During COVID-19 crisis here, many companies all over the world, especially China, have been adversely, harmfully affected by COVID-19.
Glorify.
Glorify, glorify, glorify is a verb. Glorify, glorify, to describe something or someone or represent it as admirable. We glorify Allah. We glorify Allah because He is our God. He is our Creator. Glorify, glorify. they named the school after him in order to glorify his name after his death. Abdurrahman al-Samid has died, and they named a school that carries his name to glorify his name. Al-Mubarakiya school was named in order to glorify Mubarak al-Kabir's name. Glorify something which can be described as admirable. Glorify. Never quit.
Dedication.
Never give up. Dedication. Dedication is a noun. The quality of being dedicated, hardworking, or committed to a task or purpose. Dedication means commitment. Dedication. Very grateful to your dedication to your work. We are very thankful to your dedication, commitment to your work. You are very faithful to your work. Dedication is a noun. Now, before reading the article about the power of the media, answer the following questions. What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of the media? We are going to write some notes. We are not going to write full sentences. Give me examples. What are the advantages and the disadvantages of the media? And second exercise, letter B, give a real example that affirms the freedom of the press in Kuwait. اذكر مثال حي واقعي يؤكد على حرية الصحافة في الكويت. Give a real example that affirms the freedom of the press in Kuwait. I'll give you 1 minute to think about the advantages and disadvantages of the media and give a real example that affirms the freedom of the press in Kuwait. Think.
أستاذ
منير البدري. Yes.
أستاذ أنا من شركة شيء مش ظاهر عندي بس هطلع واضحة.
Okay.
What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of the media?
Yes.
The advantages, it can give us information, it can help us raise our awareness.
Yes, good. Thank you.
This
Khalid Ali Shamsuddin, what are the disadvantages?
The disadvantages wasting time and affecting social life.
Excellent, good. Yusuf Hamdi. Yusuf Hamdi. Would you like to ask something, Yusuf? Your voice is not clear. I can't hear you. Yes, Yusuf. Muhammad Majdi.
What do you think about the advantage of and disadvantages of media?
Yusuf Hamdi, please, you should sit in a quiet place so that you can listen carefully and benefit from studying online. Thank you. Muhammad Majdi, what would you like to add? Yes.
It helps to spread information fast.
Yes.
It helps from the public opinion.
Good. Yes.
It
Thank
brings.
you. Yes.
It brings into the open of achievements that are going in the country.
Excellent, Muhammad Magdi. Thank you so much. Abdullah Falaki, can you give a real example that affirms the freedom of the press in Kuwait?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
The objections against many wrong behaviors of famous people in Kuwait.
Excellent. Thank you, Abdullah. Yes. So, here let's revise these questions again. Here, what are the advantages and disadvantages of media? Advantages, getting news. So you can get news easily, expressing opinions. These are some of the advantages. The disadvantages, wasting time and affecting social life. Can you give a real example that affirms the freedom of the press in Kuwait? As Abdullah al-Falaki said, the objections against many wrong behaviors of famous people in Kuwait. معنى الجملة يا عبد الله بيقول لك ان الاعتراضات على السلوكيات الخاطئة من المشاهير في الكويت. يعني مثلا نفترض ممثل او شخصية مشهورة عمل شيء خطأ مثلا في مكان عام، فعلى طول الصحافة بتهاجمه. The objections against many wrong behaviors of famous people in Kuwait. We can add another answer, Abdullah Falaki. The last line in the article you are going to read here, they say that in 2007, Kuwait was ranked second in the Middle East in the Freedom of Press Index. يعني في عام 2007 الكويت صنفت وحصلت على المركز الثاني في الشرق الأوسط في قائمة حرية الصحافة. In the Middle East, not in the world. In 2007, Kuwait was ranked second in the Middle East in the Freedom of Press Index. Now, what are you going to do? You are going to read the article about the power of the media. As you see here, the title is The Power of the Media. Now, before reading, count the paragraphs. How many paragraphs are you going to read? Count the lines. How many lines are there in the article? I'm going to ask first, before reading. Yes, Azzuddin, how many paragraphs? Mahmoud,
Yes.
how many paragraphs are there?
2.
Two?
No.
Are you sure? How
No.
many paragraphs? Paragraph 1, here there is a space here. Paragraph 1,
4.
paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4. So how many paragraphs, Mahmoud?
4 paragraphs.
Yes? 4 paragraphs. Okay. How many lines? المدبولي, how many lines are there in the article?
There are 55 lines.
Yes, 55 lines. Now, I'll give you 4 minutes to read the article as a whole and underline the advantages and the disadvantages of the media. 4 minutes for reading and underline the good effects and the bad effects of the media on people's lives. Now, you are going, after reading the article, are these statements true or false? Justify your answers. I'll give you 2 minutes to read the examples or the statements, and you have to tell me, are they true or false, and then correct your answer or give me reasons for justifying. Omar Ahmed.
Yes. People cannot control the power of the media and its effects upon their lives. False.
Yes,
People
correct.
can't. Okay. People can't decide in what ways they want to be involved in it.
Excellent. Thank you. B. إبراهيم مختار.
أستاذ.
Letter
The media
B.
is always
Reliable.
stroke for forming
Public opinion.
public opinion.
Yes. Is
False.
that true or false?
False.
Correct it.
Media cannot always be reliable.
Reliable. Yes, not always. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Hazim.
The media can be positive influence upon social causes. True.
These social causes can be literacy, health management, and AIDS awareness. Thank you. Omar Muhammad, D.
The media forces people to think and act in ways
Oppose.
which oppose their true uh, so-
Believes. Is that true or false, Omar?
That's true.
That's true. Thank you. Ayub bin Farid. E.
Kuwait has given the press absolute freedom, which makes its media very transparent. False.
Corrected.
Kuwait has given the press a freedom within the limits of the law.
Excellent. Yes, within the limits of the law. Mashari Mutlaq.
Kuwait was ranked second in the world in the freedom of press index. True. False.
False. Corrected, please.
Kuwait was ranked second in the Middle East.
Excellent. Yes, in the Middle East, not in the world. Yes, excellent. Thank you so much. Now, let's do a vocabulary exercise here. This word family, you've got here verbs, you are going to change them into nouns and vice versa, nouns into verbs. Okay, let's see. I'm going to call names. Ibrahim Abdul Nasir, affect the verb. What is the noun? Ibrahim Abdul Nasir, affect.
Yes. Effective.
What is the noun? Affect is the noun. Sorry, affect is the verb. What is the noun? Not affecting, no. Yusuf Ala. Thank you. Yusuf Ala. Effect with E. Okay, Ibrahim. Effect, affect. Okay, Ahmad Sayyid. Inform. What is the noun?
Information.
Yes, very good. Information. Ahmad Mahmoud. Achieve is a verb. What is the noun? Ahmad Mahmoud Abdul Fattah.
Achievement.
Achieve the verb. What's the noun?
Achievement.
Yalla Ahmad. Yes.
Achievement.
صوتك. Yes.
What?
Achieve.
Achievement.
Achievement. Yes, good. Ilari, you've got here promotion is a noun. What's the verb?
Promote.
Promote. Very good. Thank you. Hazim Muhammad, encouragement is a noun. What's the verb? Hazim? From the article, you can get the answer. From the article. Encouragement is the noun. What's the verb?
Encourage.
Encourage, yes. Good. Khalid Shamsuddin, regulate is a verb.
Regulation.
What's the noun? Yes?
Regulation.
Excellent, Khalid. Good. Advertisement, Subhi. Advertisement or advertisement is a noun. What's the verb?
adverse تقريبا.
Advertise. In Subhi. Advertise. Yes.
Advertise.
So we have learned here how to change nouns into verbs and vice versa. Okay? Now, you've got here a chart. You've got here a chart. And this chart you are going to complete by writing the good effects and the bad effects of the media on people's lives, which are mentioned in the article. You are going to write 1, 2, 3, just notes. You are not going to write full sentences, just notes or phrases. And then add some of your own from your own point of view. What are the good effects, the advantages, and the bad effects, the disadvantages of the media on people's lives? Yes, Omar Sharif. Omar Sharif.
موجود يا أستاذ.
Yes.
Information on the latest events.
Getting information on the latest event. Yes, good event. Yes, Amr Ahmed.
Yes. A good channel of communication.
A channel, Omar.
Channel of communication.
A reliable channel of communication. Okay. Thank you. Al-Madbouli, yes. Abdurrahman.
ثواني. No information about the world.
Yes, good. Azidin.
Forming public opinion.
Okay. Mina.
It's the cheapest way to communication.
Sorry, again?
It's the cheapest way to communication.
Okay, very good. Yes. So these are the good points here. Again, information on the latest events, forming public opinion, clarifying achievements as a deterrent to corrupt practices, and promoting social causes like literacy and health management, AIDS awareness. What are the bad effects? The bad effects of the media on people's lives. Yusuf Yasser, not here. Yusuf Salah, what are the bad effects of the media?
Giving false information.
Giving false information. Good. Yusuf Sami.
Encouraging negative thinking parents.
Very good. Yusuf Hamdi.
Encouraging negative thinking patterns.
Okay, we repeat this answer. All right, thank you. So here, encouraging negative thinking patterns. Good, as your friend said, Yusuf. Portraying ordinary events negatively, advertising and glorifying certain issues, giving false information, broadcasting inappropriate content for different age groups. Now, you've got here definitions. You've got here meanings. Match these definitions with a word taken from the keywords box on page 48. You studied 4 new words today. You studied deterrent, innumerable, glorify, what else? Remote. Now, yes, you've got here definitions. Now write one word that have the same meaning. Let's see. Abdullah Assam, more than can be counted. In Abdullah Assam. Abdullah Assam. Ablan Nawaf. More than can be counted. Yala Ablan, more than can be counted. Give me one word which has the same meaning. Abdurrahman Muhammad Atif Al-Awadi. More than can be counted. Yes.
Innumerable.
Innumerable. Very good. Thank you so much. Innumerable. Good. Muhammad Ala. Not easily reached, far away or distant. Muhammad Ala. Muhammad Ala.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, give me one word which has the same meaning. Not easily reached, far away or distant.
Remote.
Very good, Muhammad. Excellent. Thank you. Next, Majid Masa'ad al-Matiri. To describe or represent something as admirable. Majid. Masa'ad. Mashari Mutlaq, to describe or represent something as admirable. Mashari?
Glorify.
Glorify. Good, Mashari. Yes, glorify. Okay. Mina, a thing that intended to discourage others from doing something.
Deterrent.
Deterrent. Again, Mina. Deterrent. Yes, thank you. Now let's have a look at the last question, and it's very important. Over to you. So discuss this question. Why do you think the media has to be as truthful as possible? This is the first part. You should give me reasons. Why do you think the media has to be as truthful, as honest as possible? Second part, how can this be achieved? How can we achieve the media to be to be as truthful as possible? How can we apply this? You have to mention the reasons and the way. Al-Falaki, yes, Abdullah.
The last question.
Yes.
What do you think the media has to be as truthful as possible? How can this be achieved?
Okay, I'll give you a chance. Think about it. Yusuf Ala.
Okay.
Max.
Yes.
I think this is because the media is responsible for forming public opinion.
Opinion. This is the right answer. Good, Yusuf. Thank you. Azuddin.
Yes, teacher. I think if media is a vocal, realistic, and transparent, it is trusted and will be effective.
So it should be vocal and transparent. Good. Subhi Hamid.
نعم أستاذ معك. بس فكر معلش.
اوكي ابراهيم مختار.
أساس.
نمبر 6.
لسه مش عارف
إلهي. اوكي إلهي.
They have to be truthful because they have the power to alter and form public opinion. And if this power is misused by biased platforms, they can form wrong or biased opinions among the people.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, let's see here the answer for this question. There are many reasons why do you think the media has to be as truthful as possible. And then we are going to answer the second part, how can this be achieved? As your friend Yusuf Ala mentioned, I think this is because the media is responsible for forming public opinion, and we mainly depend on it in getting news and information. So you've got here two reasons. The media is responsible for forming public opinion, and second, we mainly depend on it in getting news and information. How can this be achieved? This can be achieved by putting fair rules in its work and trying to be honest all the time. So as your friend, I think Abdullah or Azidin, yes, mentioned, the media should be vocal and transparent, and because it is the fourth pillar of democracy. This is the third reason. The media is the fourth pillar of democracy, and it has a huge impact on society. It has a huge effect on people's lives. It mustn't convey misleading messages. It mustn't convey misleading messages. I'd like to listen to Abdullah Al-Falaki reading the first answer. Abdullah?
Yes, with you, teacher.
Yes.
I think this is because the media is responsible for forming public opinion, and we mainly depend on it in getting news and information. This can be achieved by putting fair rules in its work and trying to be honest all the time.
Thank you. Ayub bin Farid, read the second answer.
Because it's the fourth pillar of democracy and it has a huge impact on the society, it mustn't convey misleading messages.
Excellent. I really enjoyed teaching you this lesson so much. Thank you, because you were ready and you prepared your answers in advance. You watched the video that helped you to understand the lessons. Thank you so much. Here I'm going to stop recording.